The Arizona Wildcats' losing streak to UCLA is over. Khalil Tate rushed for 230 yards, and the UA defense forced 4 turnovers as the Wildcats defeated the Bruins 47-30 in front of an announced crowd of 48,380 Saturday night at Arizona Stadium. Arizona ended a 5-game skid against UCLA. The Wildcats won their second game in a row and improved to 4-2-1 in the Pac-12. The Bruins fell to 3-3, 1-2. Tate completed 9 of 13 passes for 148 yards and a touchdown. He accounted for 3 touchdowns, including a breathtaking 71-yard run in the third quarter. Arizona intercepted UCLA quarterback Josh Rosen 3 times. Cornerback Jace Whittaker had a pair of picks, including one he returned 42 yards for a touchdown in the second quarter. UA freshman Kylan Wilborn sacked Rosen 4 times. Arizona visits Cal next Saturday. The Golden Bears upset number 8 Washington State on Friday. Third quarter update. The Arizona Wildcats continue to lead UCLA through 3 quarters, but this thing is far from over. The Cats lead the Bruins 40-30 after 3 at Arizona Stadium. Josh Rosen has engineered bigger comebacks. UCLA trailed Texas A&M 44-10 in the third quarter in Week 1 and scored the final 35 points to win 45-44. The Bruins answered both of the Wildcats' scores in the third quarter to trim 6 points off a 16-point halftime deficit. Khalil Tate put on his cape late in the quarter, eluding a defender in the backfield and racing for a 71-yard touchdown. Tate has 224 rushing yards through 3 and 551 in the past 2 games. After forcing a 3-and-out on the first possession of the second half, Arizona drove to the UCLA 7. But on third down, the Bruins stopped Tate for a loss. The snap on Josh Pollock's 28-yard field goal attempt was low, and the kick missed wide left. Arizona again forced a 3-and-out on the next possession. The Wildcats again stalled in the red zone. But with Trevor Wood snapping, Pollock converted a 23-yard field goal to make it 33-14. Bolu Alorenfunmi scored on each of the next 2 UCLA possessions, sandwiching Tate's 71-yard sprint. The Bruins went for 2 and converted both times to cut the lead to 10. Halftime update. The Arizona Wildcats lead UCLA 30-14 at halftime of their game Saturday night at Arizona Stadium. Khalil Tate continues to make plays, but the UA defense also is doing its part. Cornerback Jace Whittaker has 2 interceptions, including one he returned 42 yards for a touchdown in the second quarter. The other pick came in the end zone. Arizona has 3 takeaways so far, 1 more than in the previous 5 games versus UCLA combined. All were Wildcats losses. Tate was run for a touchdown and passed for 1. He has rushed for a team-high 126 yards on 9 carries. He has completed 5 of 8 passes for 81 yards. The TD pass came with 11 seconds left in the first half. Tate hit tight end Trevor Wood from 6 yards out. It was Wood's first catch of the season and his first career touchdown reception. Arizona caught a break when the scoreboard operator failed to start the clock after J.J. Taylor's 2-yard run on the previous play. Nick Wilson has Arizona's other touchdown on a 1-yard run. He has 53 yards on 8 carries. UCLA quarterback Josh Rosen has completed 14 of 24 passes for 166 yards. He did not throw an interception in his previous 2 games versus Arizona. First quarter update. It took Khalil Tate all of 4 plays to score this time. The sensational sophomore quarterback's 45-yard touchdown run gave the Arizona Wildcats an early lead, and they remained ahead of UCLA 17-7 at the end of 1 quarter at Arizona Stadium. Coming off a record-setting 327-yard rushing performance at Colorado, Tate didn't disappoint on the first possession of his first start. On the 4th play from scrimmage, he faked a pitch to the right, followed a block into the hole, and raced down the left sideline for his 5th TD in 5 quarters. A forced fumble by Kylan Wilborn, his team leading third of the season, led to a 36-yard Josh Pollock field goal and a 10-0 Arizona lead. UCLA responded with a 13-play, 75-yard touchdown drive, capped by Jalen Stark's 1-yard plunge. Tate and the Wildcats answered right back. Tate hit Sean Brown with a perfect pass down the left sideline for a 53-yard gain. 3 plays later, Nick Wilson punched the ball in from the 1 to make it a 10-point game. Arizona free safety Scotty Young Jr. limped off the field after getting hurt on the first scrimmage play following Pollock's field goal. Senior Jarvis McCall Jr. replaced him. Pre-game update: in the depth chart released Monday, Tate and Brandon Dawkins were listed as co-starters, but Tate warmed up with starting center Nate Eldridge and running back Nick Wilson, so it's a sign that the sophomore will start his second career game at Arizona.